Shalom, Israel. This is Sister Kana, and first and foremost, I have to give all glory and praise to AHAYAH, AHAYAH, Bahashim Yashaya, Wa Kodash Wa. Okay, guys, I just wanted to touch bases with you and tap in. I pray you're all doing well. Praise AHAYAH, and I pray that you're making your way out of Babylon, guys. You see what's going on. It's just, distraction after distraction after distraction after distraction. Okay, so this whole Tiffany Haddish is just a distraction, brothers and sisters. I pray that y'all see it for what it is. First of all, she rose to fame out of nowhere. You know, all of a sudden she became this big, comedian. Okay, and I really don't want to say that she's not that funny. I mean, but not to me anyway. But it's nice to see that a black sister was on the come up. But it was just, she just came out of nowhere, and all of a sudden, then she did this bar mitzvah that she was and she knew she was Hebrew. So I don't know if that's what's triggered her, to be under this attack, or is she just being, primed for rituals and sacrifices and these kind of things. So, eventually they have to come with some form of sacrifice, whether it's a humiliation sacrifice or it's just, dealing with like children and all kind of things, or just whatever it is. So, guys, brothers and sisters, please, y'all need to get up out of Babylon. Y'all see what's going on. Okay. I put up a video, praise AHAYAH, that another sister has come out, and I'm so glad to, I kind of strayed away from, kind of meeting Hebrew Israelites at the airport, really connecting with Hebrew Israelites, although I feel like the Most High has used me to tell the people where to go and what to do, that I don't necessarily need to be among Hebrew Israelites. I think that if you have a call on from AHAYAH to come out of Babylon, you just need the information of where to be. And that's what I believe he sent me out for. So after I was dealing with so much drama with Hebrew Israelites, I just, I just needed to take a break and not really be surrounding myself with Hebrew Israelites. But I was happy to, meet, the sisters that like Sister Chandel and other, mature sisters who are coming out, who are, seemingly interested in building or helping building our nation. And it's going to take, elders and sisters with wisdom, because I've dealt with many. I've dealt with younger sisters. I've dealt with younger men. I've dealt with older brothers. I've dealt with older sisters. And it's been an issue, guys. People are coming out. It's a lot of demonic spirits on our people. People they're not vetted, meaning they don't even know what they believe. They don't know who they're calling on. They ain't not even that interested. Some of these people that I've actually come to meet, and these are brothers and sisters in this truth. So, I hate to be like kind of talking against our people, but brothers and sisters, it's no sense of lying. There's no sense of sugarcoating it. There's wickedness amongst our people, and we have to start healing and getting ourselves together. That's the bottom line. So it don't make sense for me to be talking about, everything is wonderful and it's just amazing. And, come out. No. Y'all need to get yourselves together. I have to be clear with it. It's best to be open and honest, and do the righteous thing and not lie to people, not sell people on this fantasy. And then you come out here and you get a whiff of some of these Hebrew Israelites, and then you're like, oh, why did I leave? Then you, blaming the Most High's word and going against the truth, because you're disappointed in how people are acting and what people are doing. So I thought it was best that, to be open and honest with people and talk about healing and talk about fasting and praying and talking about getting in the Bible and knowing this truth, showing yourself approved to AHAYAH, so that where you come out here and when you can recognize when people are telling you the wrong things. Okay, brothers and sisters. So, I just wanted to tap in because I think this whole Tiffany Haddish fiasco with this brother Aries Spears is just to keep you unfocused on getting out of Babylon. Brothers and sisters, you see how much wickedness it is. It's not going to change. It's only getting worse. It's AHAYAH warning you and letting you see day after day, time after time, that these prophecies are true. Everything that was written in the book is true. You see it coming to pass, in your own eyes, you see it. So it's really no excuse. Excuse me. There's no reason to be allowing people to rock you to sleep and act like, oh, it's not happening and oh, it's not time. You see what's going on. And I just urge brothers and sisters to get out. I urge you to protect yourself, protect your families, worry about your children. Your children should not have to go through any unnecessary things, whether it's travel. You should not be walking. You should not have to walk dry shod across a desert with children, worrying about you don't know what's going to happen. AHAYAH is giving you enough time to get on a plane, fly on the wings of the Philistines, like in Isaiah 11 it tells you. You have enough time to get into a place of safety that you don't have to be putting you and yourself in danger. And especially if you have children and you're a single mother and you have to worry about your kids and how you're going to survive and that you're going to be, running dry shod through many different countries. That's good for brothers who don't have their passports and they have a family and they may have sent their family ahead of them so that their family don't have to go through any discomfort. But for women and children, you should not have to be putting yourself through this kind of, atrocities or any kind of experience. AHAYAH is making a way for you to get out before any, uncomfortable situation. There is a safe place. Jordan is the safe place. It's the safe of refuge for us. And I urge you all to come out of Babylon before it's too late. And you see the shenanigans that's going on. Brothers and sisters, a lot of Hebrew Israelites are lying about this truth. They don't want to give you the correct holy days. They act like they don't know that there's a safe place and where you're supposed to be at the end times. Like everything is oblivious. Nobody knows nothing. Praise AHAYAH that I'm here in Jordan and the Most High sent me to tell you, to warn you, to get out. There is a place. We don't have to be going through a whole lot of, problems. And, Jacob's trouble, we are going to experience, but it depends on how obedient you are to the Most High, how much you listen, how much you can be in line and in tune with the spirit of AHAYAH. It will depend on how much you have to go through, brothers and sisters. It doesn't have to be this hard. It doesn't have to be that hard. Brothers who have wives and children, send your children out before you and make sure that they are in a safe place and that they're comfortable and they have what they need so that they don't have to be going through no devastating, nothing that's going to, give them more issues. We've been through enough through our captivity, don't you think? Don't you think our women and children and our men, we deserve to be able to get somewhere and be in comfort and just allow AHAYAH to shield us and guide us and, lead us to where we're supposed to be. That you don't have to be running on foot and trying to hide and, worried about what you're going to eat and how you're going to get to the next place. You don't have to go through that, brothers and sisters. There is a safe place. AHAYAH, he wouldn't forsake us and give us nowhere to go. Jordan is a safe place. It's a place of refuge for us. So when you get here, brothers and sisters, act like this is a place of refuge. And you just sit and you sit still until it's time to move to the next place. It's not a party. It's not no place for you to be hanging out. It's not a vacation. It's not for you to be just socializing with Israelites. And any Israelites that's telling you, oh, you don't need to do this and you don't need to do that. Oh, it's not time yet. Any kind of foolishness like that. Don't give your ear to that wickedness. Brothers and sisters, it's time. The Bible is coming to pass as it's written. We are seeing what is coming, and especially if you're in Babylon. So get out, brothers and sisters. AHAYAH has provided a place. Get within his borders. Keep his laws, statutes, and commandments. Know his holy days, his Sabbaths. Keep his ordinances. Learn his name and call on his name. AHAYAH, AHAYAH, Bahashim Yashaya, Wa Kodash Wa. Okay, I just wanted to give you a brief message, brothers and sisters, and let you know that you can contact me. Send me an email, itojatravel@yahoo.com. I can send you some information on what you can expect. AHAYAH is putting things together, and I'm so thankful. And I pray that you make it out, brothers and sisters. I pray that you realize that it's only through the grace of AHAYAH that he's opened another door and allow them to, move all that stuff off the table, and that you can move around freely right now. Take advantage of it. Get out. In the name of AHAYAH, Bahashim Yashaya. Okay? I give all glory and praise to AHAYAH. He's merciful, y'all. I pray that you get out, travel safely, and I'm going to say shalom for now. Okay?